Music and wine, they just go together. Leanne Cusack and our guest will tell you about an event that combines both. Leanne.
And Michael, when Natalie MacLean writes about wine, it virtually is musical. When she talks about wine, you often mention the notes.
Absolutely.
And interestingly enough, there's a fundraiser for Music and Beyond you're participating in.
There is. This Friday at City Hall here in Ottawa, Music and Beyond, it's a nonprofit group that takes classical music and combines it with many other disciplines and arts. So this Friday, they're taking music, classical music, and combining it with wine. Yay.
And there's a wine auction. There's also an interesting twist. We'll tell you about the wine auction, how to bid on wine, how to age wine. But if you're someone who wants a wine cellar, Natalie is donating hers. You say this is the ultimate downsize.
It is. We are moving our home. We're going to a smaller home now that our son has gone away to university. So this wine cabinet that we had originally built about 17 years ago, custom made by Phil Entwistle, a cabinet maker, a craftsman par extraordinaire, built this for us, and it contains, or still contains, a lot of great memories and wines and so on, but we have decided to let it go to a new home where it will be just as loved as it was in our home. So it's a part of the auction this Friday.
Interestingly enough, people at the wine auction may actually be hearing the baby grand piano that you did donate to City Hall a while ago as well. So this wine auction is a key fundraiser for Music and Beyond, or you could actually bid on the whole wine cellar. My wine rack is looking so shabby right now, I can't even tell you. Natalie.
Bid now, bid often, bid high. People can bid online too at ottawawineauction.ca, I believe is the correct link. So the bidding is open now.
So we do have that link on our website as well. Good. You can do that through Music and Beyond as well. So you don't have to be there on Friday to get the bidding going.
Yep.
Let's talk about the wine, which is what we always have you do on the program.
Absolutely.
How to age it. There is sort of a bit of a myth for the most part that you only really age red wine. Au contraire.
Au contraire, my friend. Thank you. The white wines do age if they have lots of acidity. So these 3 bottles are for the auction. There's some of the more pricier bottles, but you'll notice 2 of them are white. And acidity is a natural preservative for wine. It allows it to continue a long life. The other elements would be acidity, tannin, and density of flavor, complexity, like the kind of flavors that come from old vines and very concentrated grapes. So these 3, I'll just mention them briefly. They're on the block this Friday along with 150 other wines.
So this is for the collector.
It is. You can fill that cellar there with some of these. So they range from $250 to $450, but not all the wines are that expensive. So some even start as low as $25, $30, but you're getting a wine you won't find in the liquor store that's been well aged. So
and there'll be a little bit of an education as well.
Exactly.
I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
And sort of the chance to taste. Yes.
Yes, I believe so. And
maybe not the wines that are on the block. Those are pretty special to serve en masse. But you've brought along others as well, and these are ones that are readily available.
They're in the LCBO now.
And so, why did you choose this grouping? Because they do age well.
They do. So this Greek wine from Boutari has lots of lively acidity. So again, that's going to carry it forward. Same with Italian wines like this Super Tuscan Tignanello, cult wine, I might say. Gabbiano is another terrific, well-priced Italian wine. It's got that acidity. Over here we've got a Zinfandel from California. They do age. There's been a misconception too that California wines don't age, but they actually do.
That is the special Ravenswood. What about just the sort of the
everyday wine?
Everyday Ravenswood.
So most wines are made to be consumed within about 17 minutes of purchase. The time it takes to drive home, right, from the liquor store. So, anyway, but many wineries have sort of tiered wines. So they have their entry level that's meant for immediate consumption, right up to a wine like this, which clocks in at about $45. It's made from old vines. As vines get older, like people, they get more concentrated, more themselves, more flavorful, more vibrant. So this one has that depth of complexity.
And in 45 seconds,
Cabernet has the tannins. Tannins make your mouth feel furry, but over time they smooth out. The tannins chain together in the wine makes it very, very nice experience. And of course, port is one of the ultimate cellar keepers. It's got the sugar and the fortified alcohol to preserve it.
Great. We're going to be back, and actually, when we come back, Natalie is going to pair wines with music because we like to follow a theme, and in no way were you advocating or endorsing drinking and driving. She meant open the bottle after you get home.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
We'll be back.